My school is at 15th and Diamond Streets in North Philadelphia. Let me tell you a little bit about what that's like. We have 450 students, ages 3 to 14. 9 out of 10 of our students live below the poverty line. We are a universal feeding school, which means we provide breakfast, lunch, and if you stay for our after-school programming, dinner. Our zip code is the third most deadly in Pennsylvania for those between the ages of 8 and 24. Along with the violence, we have incredibly high rates of teen pregnancy and STDs. This is a tough place to be a kid. But when I think about it, one of the best things that's happened in my 4 years at Duckrey is the ongoing partnership with an organization like Big Brothers Big Sisters. When I first got to Duckrey, I did some research and found out that the single most important thing to help a kid succeed is a caring relationship. In 2006, Big Brothers Big Sisters showed up on the Duckrey doorstep with exactly what we needed: caring adults to help our students. We decided to create a program, a caring wave, starting with kids in 3rd grade and following them up. And while BBBS claimed that their program would help with attendance and school performance, I decided to monitor the program and make sure that this occurred. It did. That's why I'm here today. Together with Big Brothers Big Sisters, we've created a partnership where our students are in effect growing up with their mentors. The volunteers are usually college students, and ideally they'll be together for 4 years. At least that's our vision. And thanks to generous donors like you, we incur no cost at Duckrey, but we do reap significant benefits. Big Brothers Big Sisters provides a safe space in a way that supports the students, the school, and the greater community. My teachers see this every single day. Our teachers report that kids with bigs do better, enjoy life more, they're thriving in school, and get along much better than kids who don't have bigs. The students in my school call their mentors bigs and think of them as friends. But when you're in a tough setting and there just aren't that many adults to help, these bigs are more than friends. They're like lifelines. So with Big Brothers Big Sisters Southeastern Pennsylvania's help, we're providing 60 Duckrey students with real lifelines. The saying goes that seeing is believing. One of the biggest challenges for our kids is that they don't see. At home, in their neighborhood, and on the streets, Duckrey students don't see opportunity. They don't see prosperity, and they don't see a vibrant future. I want to tell you about a 5th grader named Tamika. At home, she sees her family in extreme distress. She sees her parents without jobs. She sees drugs coming and going. The police are often at her home. But thankfully, Tamika was paired with a big sister 2 years ago, a Temple University student. This big sister is a voice of sanity and a lifeline to what's possible. Partly because she is in college and Tamika knows no one else who has ever attended college, and also because the big really cares about Tamika as a person. Our neighborhood is the classic one from the headlines in the papers and the evening news. Jamar, a 4th grader, had witnessed a shooting and the victim died on his doorstep. Because of this, Jamar has had trouble concentrating and getting along with other kids. But he is crazy about his big brother. And his big brother helps him prioritize, focus, get along with other kids, and is also a voice of normalcy. And you've all heard about the incredible truancy, absenteeism, and dropout rates in Philadelphia. Tyree is a classic case. In 3rd grade, he missed 60 days of school, fully 1/3 of the year. The following year, a big brother became his lifeline. That year, he only missed 11 days of school. It's less this year. I can preach about what matters. My teachers can teach about what matters. And it may or may not be heard because of the roles we play in these kids' lives. But someone who is there just for that child, that is priceless. And the messages of staying in school, focusing on academics, and thinking about the future are getting through because these bigs, these kids' lifelines, are delivering them in the context of a genuine one-to-one relationship. When you think about a lifeline, you think about something solid, stable, long-lasting. Big Brothers, Big Sisters mentoring isn't a Band-Aid. It's not a quick fix. It's part of the solution. This is a strong, strategic partner that allows under-resourced schools like Duckrey to meet the needs of the most vulnerable students, one child at a time. I know that a big isn't going to change the world my students live in. Unfortunately, I don't believe that Jerome will be the last of my students to experience violence. However, I do know that bigs will help to change the way that my students deal with the world in which they live. To see possibility rather than despair, to set high expectations rather than following the easy path on the corner, to know that they too deserve a bright future. They open doors to possibilities. I'm a huge supporter of Big Brothers, Big Sisters, and that's why I'm here today. I've seen firsthand the impact that their program has on the children in my school. My wish is that every Duckrey student could have a big, their lifeline to new perspectives and a vision of what is possible. I found a way to support Big Brothers, Big Sisters mentoring, and I hope that you can too. Thank you.